Can confessing Psalm 91
Yeah.
help avoid COVID-19?
Wonderful. Yeah, that's something which we get to hear so often, and I've thought through this for quite some time. In fact, while I was writing my book, that's when the pandemic began, actually. So I deal with this whole question in my book as well. I heard several preachers saying things such as, you're covered under the blood, COVID-19 will not touch you, just focus on the word of God, don't focus on coronavirus, which I do agree, of course, because people were reading a lot and hearing a lot about COVID, and it is nice to spend time in the word and meditate the word and stuff like that. But there are some who actually made positive confessions that COVID-19 will not come near you. And some people have proclaimed it openly, made a decree, in their churches that COVID-19 will not touch anyone in the church. I've heard people saying such things, and they basically tell the believers to confess Psalm 91 and no plague will come near you, as Psalm 91 says, right? So the prosperity preachers see positive confession as a remedy to avoid sickness, including coronavirus. But positive confession can't guarantee that we can avoid sickness. Think about this. So many pastors and so many believers went to be with the Lord due to COVID-19, especially in the second wave in our country in the last year. So they did not have enough faith. Were they ungodly? Were they not giving adequately? So, these are the questions that will come up when we have these kinds of teachings. Now, let me also say this. Psalm 91 is very much in the Bible. I do believe the Bible. I believe in God's protection. So we must not go to the other extreme and say that, we can't expect God to protect us. I believe that God protects us. I mean, I got COVID in November 2020. The Lord miraculously healed me, and I saw several people healed miraculously. God protected us. There is no doubt that God does protect us. But Psalm 91 doesn't guarantee that, it's not a blanket promise that we will never contract any virus as such. It is wrong to say that just because you confess Psalm 91, you will not contract COVID-19 as such. So we must not presume that we will be immune to sickness just because we quote Psalm 91. Generally speaking, yes, God does protect us. It is there. I mean, Psalm 91 is there in the Bible. We can definitely claim God's protection. We can definitely pray for God's protection. But at the same time, we realize that, we are living in a fallen world. And we realize that, yes, God wills certain things, but it doesn't always come to pass. So as long as we live on this earth, even godly Christians will suffer from sickness and die. So just by confessing Psalm 91, we cannot avoid COVID-19. And ultimately, I believe that Psalm 91 guarantees our spiritual protection. Definitely we are safe in the arms of God. Whether we don't get COVID or we get COVID and die, we are still safe in the hands of the Lord.